What's going on YouTube? It's CutsbyCoast back with another video. Today we have a video that is essentially sponsored by VGR. I have their newest products. If you have watched my other video on the V640 Clipper and Trimmer, then this is going to be very similar, but with an upgrade to it this time. This time it's going to come at the high speed of 9,000 RPMs all the way through. So without further ado, let's get into the box and see what's in here. Today I present you the VGR V-270. And again, as I said, this is going to come in at a high speed 9,000 RPMs. This is only one speed. These have a full metal housing, metallurgic blades with 3 hours of charging time and a total of 250 minutes of runtime. Again, VGR really prides themselves on running high RPMs and high performance as far as runtime goes. So here on the back, it's going to show you everything that's going to come in there, but we're going to get to that in just a second. Once we take that lid off, we have this little graphic right here. It says be your styler. Here is the little faceplate, just them saying thank you, kind of showing off the accents that they put on this clipper. And then here we go with the clipper. So let's go ahead and hop into this clipper, but here is your manual with all your information that you will need. If you guys are looking for any warranty, how to troubleshoot any problems, that's where you check that out. So here we have this little container. Let's go ahead and just take this out of here. Kind of in there snug, I guess. Here we go. Here's a VGR 270. If you look up close, it has these racing accents down the sides as well with a slight grip. Nothing crazy, but just a slight grip. Here's your on off switch. On our lever, it's gonna have some measurements here if you guys are just wanting to actually know as far as where you're at. So nice feature, click lever with 5 spots to cut at. And here's our VGR blade that looks similar to a fusion blade, a hybrid of a fade and a taper blade. Right here, next to all this racing stuff, it says 9,000 RPM DC motor, and it has professional on there because this isn't their professional line. If you guys also notice, their traditional VGR color faded to black up top, so just some nice little accents they've added to this clipper. Now for somebody like me personally, I was never going to use the slower speed anyway, so being this is straight 9,000 RPMs, I feel like it's better to just focus on just heavy duty cutting and not about having options to change speed, because for me personally, I just don't get it. Like you can tell me detail work all you want, but I can still detail on high speed. So let's do a sound test really quick and let's check out our digital reader for this VGR. So up top, it just says running in here. It's gonna show it's got 96% left, and it's showing the RPMs, which it doesn't change. So adjust the lever, the running changes colors. Yeah, so this is a pretty nice clipper. Again, if you guys are looking to grab this clipper, it's gonna be on the Amazon store. And you know, before you guys decide that, let's get some clips with it and you guys let me know what you guys are thinking. Let's get into the box and we're gonna go cut my first client of the day. Again, your manual's right there. But down in here, we're gonna get our VGR premium guard. You see these are, they're not like plexiglass, but they're thicker plastic. You can bend them, so I'll be careful, but they have the metal clip on there similar to other premium brands. So you're gonna get from the half guard all the way up to the number 4 guard. I feel like that's pretty good. I mean, if they include more, it's nice, but I feel like after a 4, you should be using your fingers pretty much to grab the hair. A brush for cleaning. A smaller clipper oil, so that's again nice feature. If you guys order a VGR from AliExpress, you are not going to get your oil, so I recommend going through the Amazon store. Here's your nice braided USB A to USB-C cord. I find this to be interesting because this is a high quality charger. and you know, it'd probably be a $20 charger just from Apple, if we're being honest, but or Samsung, whichever way you want to spin it. But then here we have our charging dock, and if you guys look, this is quite a bit different than the other dock I have for the flashlight series. It's a lot skinnier. So this at the base has your 4 spots to help secure on your station, your USB-C plug-in on the back here. Here is our stand. Fits nice and snug in there. Not much wobble at all. And it's gonna feel nice on station. It's just gonna sit right in there. Has a little click from the metal hitting, and you know it's on there charging. So let's go get these clips I'm talking about, and I'll be right back. All right guys, so here we go. Here's the trimmer that matches. We have the VGR V-992 Trimmer, and we're gonna get some of the very similar features. Full metal housing, ceramic and DLC coated blades, 9,000 RPMs. This one has 2.5 hours of charging time to go with 240 minutes of runtime. So that's about 4.5 hours of runtime. Let's go ahead and take off this plastic and see what else is in this box. Over here on the side though, it says Pro, as slightly different branding and whatnot. But obviously as trimmers go, there's not too much to unbox about a trimmer. So let's just go ahead and get to it. Here we're gonna have the same thing, their own branding right here with their thank you card. It says Superpower VGR Clippers. Here's our trimmer. I'll set that to the side just for a second because there's not much in these boxes. But let's take out our manual right here. Again, anything you need to know about these, look this up, or you guys can message me and I can get in contact with my guy. So down here in the box, I have a charging dock, guards. We have 1, 2, and 3 millimeters. If you guys are new to cutting hair and you don't know, the one guard is 3 millimeters. So this one will be the only one to currently stay at my station. I don't really have anybody that wants it shorter than a 1. You got some oil right here, small cleaning brush, and another braided nice USB-C. So the only thing that you guys are missing out of these kits is really just the charging, the block. So if you need a block or you have USBs to plug in, you'll be just fine. But if not, I'd recommend grabbing something just so that you can charge it that way if you don't have the USB plugins on your toolbox or whatever. All right, on to the trimmer though. So here is our trimmer. Again, same thing is going to match. So here we have our racing themed, Formula One type themed racing stripes and whatnot. You see it has the shape of like the front of one of those cars. You have your slight accents up here as well. And then I forgot to mention, but you can charge these USB-C as well. But these little gold things are what helps magnet down into the charging dock. Here on the back, you're just gonna get some small information, but let's take off our cap for our trimmer. So one of these, it's not easy just to pop off, so literally gotta push down and pop it off. So this blade is very similar to flashlight one, has the same, looks like the same shape. So let's go ahead and do a sound test. And again, 9,000 RPMs, 1 speed, very high power, very similar to vector motor tools, but it's not a vector motor. So if you guys want more power but don't really enjoy the sound of the vector, these are gonna be just as powerful. So here we go. Again, it says running up here, 90% left on these, and it reads the RPMs as well. Now I don't know if these have the feature that shows when you need to oil them, but I'd imagine you guys will find out pretty quick. These aren't very zero gapped. I mean, they're zero gapped, but they're not like super crazy. Like, again, this like 0.3 millimeters versus like a 0.1 or however close an actual true zero gap is. These have done fine so far, but again, Corsair test on curly hair will help us find out, or if it's like that straight thick hair like Hispanic or Asian hair, it'll help us know if these things are really hitters. But as far as how they feel in hand, again, there's no like crazy like ergonomic shapes, but these just feel good in hand. I mean, it's just pretty simple. The lever is nice and out the way, not gonna get in your way while you're using them. So let's go get some more clips with these and I'll let you guys know what I think about these VGR trimmers.